What's up, guys? It's week 2 of this Runna app program. Week 1 was just one day because I started on the 7th day of that week. So week 2 is the second day, and it has me doing 1 kilometer repeats. I don't know. I'll have to go look again. And I just got off my first repeat. It told me to go at 12:05 pace. I wanted going like at 10 something. I hope that's not a bad thing. But feeling good. Weather's nice. Looks like it's about to get me to start on my second kilometer. So yeah, I'll let you know how this workout goes. It's the first time I've ever done this kind of workout where you warm up for half a mile, run a kilometer at a pretty decent pace, rest for 120 seconds, and then run another kilometer, and then rest for another quarter mile. It's a total of 2 miles. So not too crazy, but when you're getting back into it, everything's a little bit weird. We are back, showered. It was really humid this morning. First run of this new week was they call it a 1 kilometer repeats. It looked easy on paper for me. Went half a mile. They call it a conversational pace. No faster than 13:50. While we did that half mile, I definitely was at 13:11. You see down here. And then it was a 120-second rest, which I felt like was too long of a rest, but I'm sure they have their reasoning for having a 2-minute rest. And then I was supposed to do 2 reps of 1 kilometer with another 120-second rest in between. That first kilometer was supposed to be at 12:30, and I wound up running at 10:48. And then the second kilometer was supposed to be a faster. They were both supposed to be at 12:30, and I definitely ran 10:48 at the first one and 11:15 at the second one. And then after the second one, 120-second cool down, and then just a nice, easy quarter mile conversational, that's not even a word, a conversational pace. And I did that in 12:54 pace. It was interesting. What was real cool though was after I submitted my results or whatever, it said, hey, you are running faster than your pacing is supposed to be, or you're running faster than what we're telling you to run. Do you want to update your predicted results or whatever? And I said yes, and it updated my schedule moving forward with new times, which is good, I think, or maybe not, because honestly, these 1 kilometer repeats, I only did 2 miles really, and it kicked my ass. It was pretty crazy. Right now I'm experiencing the pains on my Achilles. They get real tight towards the end of that kilometer. Like my first kilometer, it was going good through the first half, and then the second half of that kilometer, my Achilles started getting real tight, and it felt really uncomfortable when I did that 120-second walk. And maybe this is why they tell you to do 120 seconds, because after I was done cooling off and walking, I started up again and my Achilles felt fine again. But this time I got 75% through that kilometer until it started really hurting. So yeah, running with all this new weight that I have is a little bit challenging. So that's something I'm struggling with right now, and something I'll be working through. So maybe I don't run outside of this training, because my next run is supposed to be if I go over here, let's see, week 2, it's supposed to be a 2.5 easy run in 2 days. I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to have the biggest want to go out and run something, but maybe I go actually bike instead of run, to let my legs catch a little break, at least my lower legs, and then just really have a quad workout with the bike, quad and hamstring and glute. So I'll do that tomorrow just to get something out of the way, and then that way I'm good with my easy run on Friday, and then Saturday we won't do anything, and then Sunday we will do that hilly long run. Hilly long run sounds like a Mario 64 stage, but yeah, we'll do that hilly long run on Sunday, and see how that goes. But yeah, that was my second workout with Runna. So far so good. Feeling tired. I've only done 5 miles on this plan. Doing workouts actually too. Yesterday we wound up doing a leg day, so doing squats and lunges. I try to go to failure. I mean, I'm not lifting real heavy, but putting 200 pounds on a bar and squatting that thing for sets of 10. Really trying to blast these quads. Side note, I'm trying to do that half marathon, but I'm also trying to see if I can get to the 1,000-pound club. That would be cool if I can run a half marathon under 2 hours and also be in the 1,000-pound lift club. Like, that would be awesome. And for those who don't know what the 1,000-pound lift club is, it's essentially a club. It's not really a club. It's just a title you give yourself. It's kind of like a sub 3 hour club, right? Like, it's not an official club, but maybe you could say, hey, I'm in the sub 3 hour club. But it is a designation for people who can bench press, squat, and deadlift a cumulatively 1,000 pounds. So if you can add up all your weights from your deadlift, your squat, your bench press, and it's 1,000 pounds, you're in the 1,000-pound club. So I am like in the 770 club. So I'm trying to work my way up to that 1,000 pounds. The only reason why I don't squat more is because I don't have enough weight. So I'm working on getting some more weights in. And then, because I'll have to get up to at least 400 pounds. My strongest lift is going to be the deadlift, and then of course it's the squat, and then the bench will be real puny in comparison. But yeah, that's another side goal of mine. Don't know if I'll focus too much on that in the videos. Maybe I will. But definitely my main goal is that 2-hour half marathon. According to Runna, I am a little bit off of that goal, but you never know. That's why you put in the work, see what happens. I think I'm at an advantage going into this because I'm coming from almost zero into this, meaning I have zero running fitness. So I feel like whenever you're coming from zero, your gains are a little bit faster. It's kind of like a new lifter. Whenever you go in, maybe you can't lift very much, but your gains stack up really fast, as opposed to somebody who's been doing it a while. It takes them longer to get more gains. So me being relatively fresh and relatively new at this consistent training, I feel like I'll be able to get this goals. But that's why you have lofty goals. See what we can do. All right, see you guys on the next one.